is greeted by a small pride of lions, and at first he doesn't seem too bothered, but when the felines swarm the reptile, he threatens to bite them before returning into the water. When a German shepherd dog tries to attack an electric eel, he literally gets the shock of his life and immediately lets go of the eel before he runs for daylight. At first, the dog in this video looks like he's in trouble after finding an extremely aggressive snake that is battle ready. But when the canine realizes he can bite, he goes nuclear on the snake and annihilates it. Wildlife enthusiasts are photographing brown bears fishing for salmon when this sow catches the salmon. That draws the attention of a nearby large male bear who chases her. At this point, the guide tells the group to back up because he also sees another male bear coming from the left, and things could escalate. The first male bear proceeds to fight the female and then steal her fish. He did the same thing for the last 2 fish she caught. Then the second large male comes in, and the 2 boars get into it. That first initial charge is intense as the bears get into a scuffle. After a Rottweiler spots a snake in his backyard, he takes the reptile for a wicked ride that doesn't feel good. He mangles and tosses the snake around before dropping it on the ground. Weakened or even probably dead, the snake doesn't move as the dog thinks about his next move. 2 jaguar orphans team up to take down a capybara. The 2 cats jump into the water and chase the large rodent. After a little chasing around, the cats grab the rodent and drag him out of the water, prepping him for lunch. A large bear can be seen running around a camping site, parading his kill and showing all the campers how proud he is of his catch after chasing an elk and killing it. In this video, we can see a struggle between a harbor seal and a giant Pacific octopus in the waters off Ogden Point. Some seaside strollers were lucky enough to catch this rare event on camera. During a night dive, a seal came out of nowhere to snatch an octopus right in front of one of the divers. According to the diver, the video he was filming was about the octopus. So basically, the diver lost his main actor during the shoot because of exceptional circumstances. A harbor seal gives an octopus a fight to remember. And from the looks of it, the octopus will never remember this fight because he will be killed and eaten. When this white bird bothers an eagle as he tries to grab some of what the bird of prey is eating, he causes havoc, and both birds inside the enclosure spread their wings and walk around frustrated and furious. I wonder why this white bird is not in a cage and has the luxury of walking around, while the 2 eagles are locked up. Maybe that's why they were so upset. When a cat sees a monkey get too close, he examines the monkey, and at one point he strikes and scares the living daylights out of the primate, even though the feline misses his target. A young leopard cub is attacked by a marten, and to be honest, this leopard could be in trouble because he's tiny and this marten could kill him. I'm wondering where the leopard mom is in all this. This beautiful horse makes a crazy jump, but a dog startles the horse while he's in the air, making him lose his concentration, so the horse falls but gets back up immediately. These little dogs are relentless when they try and harass a bull by biting its legs. The bull sends the dogs flying into the air as if they were enjoying a ride at an amusement park. I must say this is hilarious. I can't believe how high the bull is throwing these dogs in the air, and they just keep coming back for more. They must be enjoying it. These small dogs annoy these bulls as they bite their legs and bark at them, but the bulls retaliate and charge the dogs. The dogs continue to harass and annoy the cattle until they all walk inside the truck. That's probably what they are there for, and it's their job, and I must admit, they did an excellent job. When a male lion dares to cross a water hole, the expected happens when he is attacked by a crocodile, but the skilled feline manages to avoid being bitten and quickly earns out of the water without being harmed by the hungry reptile. Bears fight on land and in the water, but also in the middle of the road, as you can see in this video. There is no choosing where they will fight. When a bear is challenged, it doesn't back down and the fight begins, sometimes lasting a few minutes and others lasting much longer, depending on what is at stake. These 2 bears are fully engaged and don't seem ready to back down until one of them goes nuts and chases the other one away. It's far too risky to rush in. Instead, the stoat's goal is to exhaust the rabbit. Geese can be surprising adversaries, and you can see what I mean in this video when two geese attack a baboon that's probably looking to steal some eggs. I'm almost surprised by the baboon's lack of aggressivity. Usually, these primates are vicious and attack without thinking twice, and one would think against a couple of birds that it would be easy, but I guess the baboon felt guilty that he was intruding. In front of many children, a kudu became aggressive with a giraffe at a zoo. It was shocking to witness, especially since it took the zookeepers some time to arrive. Apparently, these animals are put together at the zoo because they usually get along, which I think is ridiculous since they have nowhere to run or hide if something like this occurs. Fortunately, the kudu was taken back and the giraffe survived with little damage. These male lions compete for females as well as territory. As you can see, these fights can get quite intense, and it's not uncommon for one lion to die as a result. However, most of the time, the weaker lion will give up and abandon the fight. Another crazy goose takes on a much larger foe, a cow, and the goose stands up to the bullies. At first, a white cow appears to be confident enough to take on the tough goose, but when its scare tactics don't work, another cow jumps in to assist. But it doesn't change a thing. Turkeys and roosters usually get along. But in this video, it seems like this rooster wants to be the biggest junkyard dog on the block as he attacks whatever turkey that gets too close to him. And by the looks of it, he is ready to take on all three of them at the same time. In this video, a bull chicken takes on a turkey twice its size, and even though the chicken attacks, the turkey doesn't retaliate. I guess he's too shy or afraid to fight with this crazy chicken. Another chicken attacks a turkey, but this time the turkey has a little oomph and knocks the chicken out. For a few seconds, of course, but the chicken doesn't back down and the fight continues. Baboons are tough, but they shouldn't be able to fend for themselves against a lion. However, in this video, a young lion tries to attack a baboon, and the baboon chases the lion. Even when the lion returns for a second round of attacks, the baboon maintains his position and challenges the lion. Unfortunately for the baboon, he becomes overly ambitious, and when the rest of the pride charges, the baboon is ambushed and has nowhere to run, and it is all over for him. The lion in this video had been watching the zebra for some time, patiently waiting for the right moment to strike. However, the zebra was smarter than the lion imagined. The zebra was able to outmaneuver the lion and chase down smaller creatures, rendering the lion unable to get any food. The lion's pride was harmed, and his health began to deteriorate as a result. Even though the lion was considerably stronger and more experienced, the zebra was able to win the war by using his brain. The zebra in this video is in trouble, and he's struggling to free himself. But when he uses his body weight to put pressure on the lion and eventually bites the feline, the big cat lets go, and the zebra escapes. The zebra never gave up, and that's why he got to live another day.